It's me again, and today I'm doing experimenting with the lasso tool on Krita. I love Krita. I think it's my favorite drawing program at the moment. It has so many good features. I should make a video about it one day when I'm even more familiar with the program. But yeah, I just decided to do some lasso tool art and see what this technique can do for me, or what I can do with this technique. And I think maybe in this episode I can discuss different art supplies, like traditional art. I used to go to an art school actually, and we used so much paper. One of the first things that we did that the teacher said would be good for us is to draw on really big pieces of paper and with charcoal. Because, okay, a big piece of paper is supposed to make you understand composition more. And I think it's also easier to draw on a big piece of paper, especially with charcoal, that gets smudged so easily. And we had to draw with charcoal because you can't really erase charcoal that much. Or you can like blend it back into the paper if something goes wrong. And charcoal makes it very easy to do like big areas dark. So for beginners it's very good, because I feel like when you're a beginner, when you're learning how to draw, it's important to do a lot of sketches quickly to train your eye quicker, and then maybe you can move on to like lighting, more detailed lighting and colors and stuff like that. But to just grasp the forms at first, we were told that it's good to use big pieces of paper and draw from life and use charcoal. And I do like drawing with charcoal, especially because it's much darker than pencils, and you can make more contrasting pictures with it. So yeah, I feel like at the beginning it's more quantity over quality for studies. And I also wanted to say that I dislike sketchbooks because when I get a sketchbook, I always get so pressed that I need to finish it. Like, oh no, I got so many pages left and I need to fill those pages. So I just began buying. Recently I bought like a notepad sized drawing paper thing. I don't know what to call it. It's a thing, and you can rip out the pages and you can throw them out if they're ugly. Yeah, so that's been working out for me. Just a little drawing pad, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, and it's like I got a really tiny one. I've been drawing horses in it recently, a lot of horses with colored pencils. I got this really nice set of colored pencils that I won in a competition one time, and they are really nice, but I really dislike working with colored pencils. Personally, my favorite tools for traditional art are ink, watercolors, I like oil paints, and oil pastels. They're the best for me. And charcoal, I like charcoal, but that's more for studies and things like that. Yeah, colored pencils are not really on the list. But with this type of paper that I got, they're pretty okay. I wonder if I should do a zine about horses, or a zine? A zine? I forgot what it's pronounced, but like, you know what a zine is. A zine. And I feel like with sketchbooks, you spend well, you don't have to get an expensive one, but if you get a cheap one, the paper is gonna be crappy, and sometimes that's okay. I think I'm the type of person that needs to get a lower quality sketchbook to not stress myself out too much about like wasting it, I guess. But it's not wasting it if you're making art. I just don't get the point of getting an expensive sketchbook, like a really expensive one, because you're gonna carry it around everywhere. It's gonna get dirty, it could get damaged and things like that. But what was fun when I was doing sketchbooks is the decorating the outside of it. That was really fun. Like putting stickers on it and gluing receipts and pieces of packaging of treats that I've eaten, and then I could look through it and be like, this at this time of year I was there and I ate that snack and it was fun. So I guess in that so I guess that is pretty cool about sketchbooks, that you can stick stuff in there. I don't know. Maybe I will get a sketchbook in the future because it's fun to do a little book. But I remember disliking sketchbooks. Yeah. I do like the idea of getting a sketchbook for like a specific purpose. I saw someone getting a sketchbook just for drawing of tomatoes, and I think that's cool to just choose a theme for your sketchbook and do that. Sorry for the rustling, I'm having a double cream oreo. Yeah. You are getting crunching ASMR. If it sounds too bad while editing, I'll just put something else over this sound, but maybe I should become an ASMR person. Although I never got ASMR, it's weird to me. I only like the ASMR videos of that guy with there was a guy in a Spider-Man costume, and he had this grater, and he would put the grater over the microphone and rub metal on the grater, or like bang the grater with a pen, and that was funny to me. I feel like the lasso tool is good for figuring out forms and shapes, and I'm really trying to do that recently, to just like up my game with good shapes. I want to come up with better shapes and silhouettes and things like that. And I've been really into scrambled eggs recently. I think I figured out how to make good scrambled eggs for myself. And I disliked eggs for many years. I don't know what changed, but I just feel like eating eggs. Scrambled eggs. Not hard-boiled. I do enjoy a sunny side up egg on my bibimbap, if I'm making bibimbap. I think it really enhances the bibimbap. But you know what I dislike? I dislike like mules and clams and things like that. They are terrible. Why would you even eat that? Why would I want to eat something that has a shell on it? I don't think I should. I think it's gross. I don't want to, especially because like most of the time they give you the thing the whole thing with the shell. And what do you mean I have to open it and eat the thing and rip the thing out of the... It's really gross, but I dislike meat, like in general. I'm okay with fish, but meat, I dislike meat. Sometimes I can have chicken, or like when it's like a Korean barbecue situation, I like the very thin strips of beef. Those are good. But I am not a big fan of meat, especially in burgers. Like minced meat. No, thank you. So, yeah, but I love burgers. I love vegetarian burgers. Yeah, I think vegetarian burgers are way better than normal burgers, or not even vegetarian, because recently I had such a good camembert cheese burger. It was so good. It had onion chutney, and I love onion, and it had some other things, and it was so good. I just love hamburgers. Well, not hamburgers. There is no ham in there, in mine at least. I just love burgers without meat. Sometimes I do like a crispy chicken burger, but not always. When I went to Osaka last year, I almost every morning I had a crispy chicken katsu sandwich, and it was so good. There's this really cool chain of cafes in Japan. I forgot what it was called, like something with a K, starting with a K. No, something like that. And I just like the design and the food that they had there. I wish they had more funky drinks, because you could only get like a latte or a melon soda, which I love a melon soda, but I wish they had more like coffee with caramel sauce and things like that, but they didn't. But the katsu sando was really good, and I kept coming back for it, and I liked and they played some weird music that was kind of retro, from countries that I couldn't really tell what the language was. Oh, it's over. Okay. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.